on, guys? Welcome back to an episode of Garage Edition. If you're just tuning in, we're building some seats for seat brackets for Colossus. I did an unboxing of this seat, so make sure you check it out on Garage Edition. Check out our playlist, season 3. There's season 1, 2, and 3, but 3 is more of this kind of stuff. So today we've got our seat. Now this is a $117 seat. It's pretty good. We've got our hardware that I didn't out yet. We've got our sliders. We got some square tubing, flat, a welder grinder, paint blanket, and some sawhorses. Really need the paint blanket. Anyways, we're putting the seats in this truck right here. If you don't know about this truck, this is Colossus. We're putting racing seats in the back and in front, but right now our goal is in the back. So we're going to have to make some brackets for the seats to sit here. Now as you see, it does have a taper, so we'll have to have a leg and everything. But I've got all the metal grinder, welder that I think we need. If I haven't need any other tools, we got them in the shop. So let's go ahead and put the sliders on the seat so we can do some measurements and see what we need to do. Alright guys, we got this installed, and let me tell you what, it took me like 5 tries to find out how to really install this thing properly. I'm not going to lie. But it is installed, both brackets. Basically just pick up on that and you can slide your seat. Looks pretty good. So now we can actually measure bolt hole to bolt hole, because they are lined up, how wide we need our tubing to be. Alright, so basically I measured from here to here. Get my measuring tape out so y'all can double check. But it's 14 1/4. And I measured from here to here. We have 14 1/4 here to here. 14 1/2 from here to here. So basically we got to make a square frame for this to sit on. We do have these, so I think we can actually put these under there. I think they go up under here. I'm not going to use them because we're trying to get the seats as low as we can. But once we get our plate made, we have to come over here. Lay the plate down and try to get this as flat as we can, because I think we can bolt it to here, but we'll have to have like some kind of like little legs coming down to hold it here and everything. So that's what we gotta do. Alright, since we have to make up, when we make a square, we got to make up for this on each end. Basically what we'll do is cut this, mark the line on it, and we can put that at each end, and that way we know the thickness of it. That's the best way and fastest way to do it. Alright, so what I did was, like I said, I took this square and I put it there because I knew we was going to have one there, marked the line, moved it down, and I don't know, I did have a point right there, marked line. So that made up for 2 of these, because we're going to have the bars running here, here, and we're going to have one here. So basically that's what we did. It turned out to be 12 5/8 versus 14 1/4, and then 14 1/2 is the length. So, I mean across, my bad. I did that because I didn't want to get it mixed up, that's why I said across. So, basically I'm going to switch my disc, because that's a cutting disc, great thing to have, and switch it to my grinding disc, which I wish I had a belt grinder, and grind the ends of these off, because, well, and make them completely flush. And then we'll put a little bevel on it so we can turn on the welder, Harbor Freight welder, and weld them and grind them and weld them. I am no like welding master whatsoever. I only weld like 2 things in my life. This is going to be like my 3rd. So, but I like doing it, so we'll tack it and then see if everything's straight, and then, you know, we'll lay down and grind and stuff. So let's go ahead and get the grinder and clean up the ends. Na na na. Alright, basically I'm making sure everything is perfectly square. As you see, it is. Oh my god, look at that. Anyways, now remember, we cut these for the longest ones to be on the outside. We don't want to have that on this side because it won't do. So that is ready to be welded. Everything's held down. We're good. So we're going to go ahead and weld that. Now I know it ain't the best cut in the world, but it'll do. Alright guys, so we got our welder getting ready to start welding up our little frame. Got this from, well, I actually bought it off my cousin, but he got it from Harbor Freight. You know, we're on a DIY, but we on that cheap budget DIY. So I'm going to go ahead and start welding. Alright, so we got our square. You can see that. Our square where we're supposed to go. I gotta remember which one's which. Yeah. Here we go. This mounts up. Alright, the way the seat is in here, you will have the seat basically, we'll have to move that seatbelt mount. But, no, it's a jack mount, my bad. We'll turn it for right now. Maybe it'll fit. Basically, our seat will sit like that. Back here on the floor is completely flat. So we have to basically point the camera right direction. Make some brackets with feet so they sit like this, and we'll cut the contour of the floor right there. We'll cut the piping, the square tubing, the contour of the floor, and we'll weld some tabs on here. I look that metal I got, the metal tabs, so that we can plug it. We'll have like a little bolt hole for here, here, and in the very back. So we'll be bolting it here, over here, and 2 in the back Should be sturdy. We're going to go through the truck floor. I just got to make sure nothing's under there that we don't want to drill into. Alright, this used to hold the jack and everything on. We don't need that now. So we're actually going to take that off. And let's put this out there. This is a project truck, so I mean, I'm going to drive it every now and then, but it ain't going to be daily. So that is why we're putting these in the back. We're going to put them in front too, but the front will make sure we have a lot of room. But as you see, these seats are so gawky. So when we put those seats up here, we're going to have a lot more room. So that's one thing to keep considered. So I'm going to measure and see how far we need this, so we know where we can measure for our brackets. I think this back here will make just sit on the floor flush. Oh. So basically, 19 1/8 is what I got over there. Now you see we can put the seat up, we need to make room. So that seat, if we do 19 1/8, exactly where it is, we can actually put the seat back some. The seat can slide forward if we need it to. So the seat's adjustable, so if you want to lean it back some, you have to get rid of some leg room. So we're going to do 19 1/8. And I measure from the back wall. That way it'd be perfect. Right there is where we got to measure. As you see, it's sitting down, so we got to measure where we need to cut these and weld them on so it holds it up. Alright, so I got what I want, and yes, I have a level and duct tape holding up my seat bracket. So it's basically 19 1/8, 19 1/8. Our bracket, I got it measured. It's 2 7/8, so I gotta make 2 of those. So I gotta grind out this little corner here. I'm not the best at welding, so you have to overlook that. This is a DIY project. So basically, we'll have to mount the legs welded behind there, so it will hold the seat good. And we'll clean all that up and make it look real good, and paint it probably with like a bed liner so it looks rugged. But we'll go in, I'll probably end up making some like beauty panels right here, so all that's filled in, so you actually don't see the legs or bars or anything like that, because the truck is lifted up substantially. I'm 6'2", and it comes to, I mean, you know, about with my shoulder regular, it's about finger length. So it's got a 9-inch lift on it. So yeah, we don't want to be able to see all up in there. Don't want to see all up in the business. So let's take these in and go ahead and cut them, and we'll grind out the corners here. And if I had a chop saw, I would have tried to did it a lot better. It's a project truck. We'll fix it later.